Senator, pero ano na ba ang dapat nating asahan?
Well, the Senate President was very firm with his ruling in this afternoon's impeachment trial. We gave the defense, Chief Justice Corona, to appear by Friday.
By Friday.
And we will start the oral arguments by Monday. And siguro pag matapos both parties, we gave them 1 hour each to finish their oral arguments. Then we can decide. Or if not, the next day.
So, hindi ka tanggap-tanggap because earlier this afternoon, one of the Radyo Patrol reporters of DCMM reported that the defense is asking for Monday, as already confirmed also on the floor by Justice Serafin Cuevas. Ano? Hindi talaga katanggap-tanggap yung Monday?
No. We have a deadline to follow.
Nag-report ba yung mga Senate doctors?
No, I don't think the Senate President allowed the doctors of the Senate to proceed to Medical City because it might be binding this, in the Senate.
So that's new. You mean because all along everybody expected that the doctors of the Senate went to Medical City to independently examine?
No.
At the last minute, we
will just take the word of the lawyers of the defense.
Okay. Anong
Well,
rationale?
pagka parehong findings, we will be binded by the findings of the Senate doctors. And we will have to wait.
Okay.
We have no choice but to wait. Hindi naman kami pwede maghintay na maghintay.
So you ruled on the basis of what for you is the most acceptable timetable,
yes,
and the manifestation of the defense on the condition
correct,
of the Chief Justice.
I think Friday is reasonable enough. Kasi sabi naman nung doktor niya, 48 hours. So if you count 48 hours from now, hanggang Friday yun.
Okay. So ano sa tingin mo? Dadating siya sa Friday? Or?
I'm hoping for the sake of our country and of our people, sana sumipot siya.
Do you still want to ask him some questions?
Well, if I will be the cause of delay, I will not anymore ask questions. But if there is still time to propound questions to the Chief Justice, I will.
What do you, just a final question, Adel, what do you was the impact of yesterday's event?
Well, medyo mabigat. You know, being a Chief Justice, he knows the law. He should know the law. Being the highest magistrate or the highest lawyer of our country, he should not disrespect the court. When he sat down in that witness stand, he was not a Chief Justice anymore. He was just an ordinary witness. He was a witness. He was the respondent of the case. So he should know the law.
Ito, Senator Jinggoy, kasi meron konting confusion. May napag-usapan ba yung Senate na kung hindi siya dumating this Friday, ano yung value or anong magiging admissibility ng yung testimony niya, yung narration?
We will proceed as ordered by as ruled by the Senate President, but we will not strike out his testimony.
Okay.
What he said yesterday.
So considered testimony niya yun.
Okay.
Okay, guys in the studio, Tony and Karen, baka may tanong kayo kay Senator Jinggoy.
Actually, Linda, no, yung good afternoon pala muna, Senator Jinggoy. Si Tony po at saka si Karen ito. Pinag-uusapan namin tama-tama nung tinanong ni Attorney Adel na what's going to happen to the testimony of the Chief Justice. So, dito, we were just speculating lang kanina, but we asked one of our guests, si Dean Nilo Divina, if he thought that it should remain on the record. So ngayon, you're confirming that it will remain on the record even if the Chief Justice does not return.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, interesting point. Ano? Dahil noong una, nung sinabi ni Senate Presiding Officer, if he doesn't come back, it will be stricken off the record. Bakit po nagkaroon ng change between yesterday's position and today, Senator?
Well, you know, I came in late in the caucus this afternoon. That was what I gathered, the information that I gathered, that the testimony of the Chief Justice yesterday will remain on record.
Okay. Pero
I'm sorry, I was late in the caucus.
Pero parang sinabi naman ni Lead Prosecutor Niel Tupas, gusto sana nilang mag-cross-exam kay Chief Justice kung sumipot siya. But they will waive it, no? Kung sakaling hindi na rin siya ibalik.
Yes.
But, based on the testimony, they'll just let it stand. Hindi na nila ki-questionin.
Yes, correct.
Could it be...
So in order for us not to waste time, siguro pumayag na rin ng prosecution na hindi na sila mag-cross-examine kay Chief Justice.
Or could it be, Senator, I mean, one of the reasons that the opening statement of Chief Justice Corona will remain on the record is because he did admit to having $4 accounts?
Yes, practically he admitted that he had $4 accounts and I think three
peso accounts.
Three peso accounts. But he did not divulge the amount of each account that he mentioned.
Yeah.
Even the peso account. I don't remember anything yesterday that in his opening statement that he mentioned the contents of the dollar accounts.
So pareho kayo ni Senator Coco na you're curious as to how much these accounts contain.
Actually, yan sana magiging unang tanong ko kung sakasakali mabibigyan ako ng pagkakataon magtanong kahapon, bakit hindi sinabi ni Chief Justice kung magkano ang nilalaman ng bawat account, bawat dollar account, ng 4 na natitirang account.
Kasi kailangan daw muna mag-sign ng mga waiver yung mga 188 complainants and your fellow senator judge.
Oo, but yun naman challenge ni Congressman Tupas. Ba't yun naisip yun?
Well, I just want to satisfy my curiosity, Karen. kung talagang pipirma siya sa waiver.
Okay.
But he gave a satisfactory explanation.
Senator, you know, because the Senate Impeachment Court has given the Chief Justice until Friday, you know, many people have been talking about the possibility of a mistrial in this case. Hindi namin alam particularly because if the Chief Justice doesn't come back, his testimony will remain on the record anyway. May possibility nga daw ba na magkaroon parang the defense might try to push for a mistrial?
I don't think so, Tony. Wala ako narinig na magre-raise sila ng ganong issue.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Senate leadership will allow it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just curious your thoughts on yesterday's supposed walkout. Do you believe that it was deliberate on the Chief Justice's part? Did he walk out? Or was he really feeling ill? I mean, your perspective as a senator judge from where you were sitting.
Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, Karen. Sa akin naman palagay, hindi ka naman mapupunta sa ICU kung talagang hindi malubha ang iyong sakit. But be that as it may, marami pa rin mga tangwagers na talagang sinasabi na drama yan. Pero let's leave it up to his doctors to explain to the Filipino people and to the impeachment court what his condition is all about. I mean, kung talagang malubha siya, well, wala tayong magagawa.
Senator Jinggoy, sorry, Karen.
Go ahead.
Senator Jinggoy, I think earlier it was Senator Gringo Onasan who raised the question of moral fitness on the part of the Chief Justice. Though, whatever the outcome of this trial may be, it has affected his reputation. Somehow he has to rehabilitate his tarnished reputation. Do you think that in itself is going to be a question? Will he still have the moral fitness to remain in office?
Well, for me, he has one more day to redeem himself. That is on Friday. If he does not appear on Friday, well, I cannot do anything about it.
Okay. All right. Hypothetical question, Senator Jinggoy, before you go. I asked Senator Pia this question this morning. If the Chief Justice resigns, will the Senate Impeachment Court still render a decision?
Well, if he resigns, I don't think we will still have to render a decision. That is my own personal opinion, not me not being a lawyer. But it's useless. If he resigns before we render a decision, well, let it be. I don't think we have to render a decision.
Okay. So it will, of course, not be a official position until maybe it happens, and then the Senate court will perhaps again meet in caucus as to what or how to end this trial. In the meantime, Senator Jinggoy, if our colleagues Adele and Linda have no other questions, we'd like to thank you for joining us there in our Senate studio.
Thank you very much, Tony and Karen.
Thank you very much.